Today I'm here at one of New York's most iconic landmarks, Washington Square Park, and I'm going to be interviewing people about the 2024 presidential election results.
Fox News decides Donald Trump is president of the United States. We've got our republic back, folks.
Let's see how this goes. My name's Liza. Can you say your name?
Hi, I'm Arnaud.
Arnaud.
Turner.
Arnaud Turner.
Yeah.
What's your age?
I'm 22.
22. Okay.
My name is Jasenia.
Jasenia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Can you just state your name for me again?
Lucas,
What's your age, if you don't mind sharing?
38.
And then, do you have a specific party affiliation? Are you more conservative, liberal, moderate?
I consider myself to be a free thinker. Like, I think for myself, growing up, I used to consider myself a Democrat. But like, I tend to lean. I'm a free thinking person, but I tend to lean left.
It also kind of depends on like who's running as well, but definitely this time around, like 100% Democratic all the way.
I consider myself a conservative.
Okay.
I want to put that on the political spectrum.
And then, did you vote in this past election?
I did,
Okay.
yeah.
And then, how do you feel about the results of it?
I mean, I was unsure about voting to begin with because I didn't agree with Kamala Harris. Granted, I was like happy that it was good representation for like a black woman to be potentially voted into the highest office like in the world. And that would have been great for like young black kids growing up and everybody to see that option versus like what we have now. But the fact that they were just like totally in alignment with Israel and like the genocide going on, unquestioningly, like unflinchingly, was a huge deterrent for me. Like, I was really not gonna vote for a while. But then I was just thinking about like my loved ones and like people in the community who would really struggle under a Trump presidency. And I'm now concerned as a result of the election that a lot of people I love and like places I love going are gonna change a lot.
I am not happy with the results. I think it's frustrating knowing that people know how bad Trump is as a person, considering all the accusations, which are true accusations, that were put out on the internet. He's literally a felon, and people are giving him this power to run the country when he's just not a good person. And it's very disappointing because I would have loved to see the first female president, and she had so much more to give to this country. I felt like she actually cared about the people, and Trump is just all for himself, really.
I like the results of the election. I heavily preferred Trump over Kamala. I wasn't entirely surprised, but I knew there was a possibility that he could lose. And I realized a lot of people don't know civics. I think the more people know about civics, the more they would realize the conservative stances are better for the country. And I think the Trump presidency points the country more in that direction. So I like it for those reasons and many others.
Next question actually was going to be like, what are your biggest concerns for a Trump presidency?
I mean, I'm concerned mainly about the culture that it will breed because like when I was younger and he won the first time, people were just more bold in their foolishness, like in their racism and their bigotry and their homophobia and their misogyny. Like people had, it was like open season kind of for people who were in the closet about their terrible views.
Yeah.
I fear that, and I also fear just the depravity. Like it's like a lot of people who voted for Trump consider themselves to be Christian. And like me as a Christian, as a black person who's Christian, it's like seeing just the like falsehood and drifting away from the truth of what Christianity is and the core values of it is so sickening. And it's like because they're so indoctrinated and it's like tainted with other stuff, like it's mixed in with white supremacy and fear. So I'm scared about like the spiritual depravity and like what that could lead to. Like, and I fear the possibility of evil. Like, but there's a response. There's always a response, and I also have hope in the beautiful response. Like, you know, it's like it's not just it's yin and yang. It's not just darkness. There's light, and light always overcomes the darkness. Don't ever forget that.
I have big concerns. Well, for starters, he wants to ban abortion all throughout. If we're looking at Project 2025, I'm scared for that. I know we're in New York, so they literally just passed a thing where abortion is okay here, but that's not the point. The point is, even though I'm a woman here in New York and it's okay for us to get those abortions, women around the country are not able to get access to that, and there are a lot of deaths going on because women aren't able to get access to that healthcare, and women need to have that choice to do whatever they want, their body to go through. And I'm scared for that. I'm scared for the women who are fearing their lives living in red states. And of course, the LGBTQ community, it's very upsetting knowing that he's just homophobic, transphobic, hates women. It's ridiculous. I don't know why people voted for him.
Well, my question was, do you have any concerns about a Trump presidency? But moreover, I know you said like you have more of a conservative stance. What are you most looking forward to seeing change within like our country
Yeah.
given his presidency?
Yeah, well, like I mentioned a minute ago, I do hope that people are pointed back to our original founding. Before I'm a conservative, I'm a Christian. I think that our history was very heavily influenced by Christians and the church. You can say that. I don't mean that like as a denominational thing, just more the ideas and the moral beliefs. And I hope more people come to know Jesus, because I think that's the only way to ultimately, number one, be reconciled with our Father in heaven, and also have a reasonably fulfilled, happy life. And I think that's going to be better for the country.
Got it. That's all. Do you have any
This was
last
great.
thoughts?
No, thank you for talking about it.
Do you have any like last comments?
My last comment would just be give thanks. Like, I don't know, just be grateful. Have faith in good and like love and peace and joy. I hope we can just, as a society, begin to recognize that this is a blessing to be here. And we might as well enjoy that blessing rather than diminish it.
I just wish that during these times people can find peace and continue to advocate for the things that they believe in and continue to be in unity, because without our voice, we won't be able to have that power to fight back for what we think is right.
Thank you so much. Do you have anything else to say?
Fuck Trump.
There it is.